They don't work harder. They work smarter in ways you can't see. Here's how billionaires actually make money while you sleep. Most people believe the path to extreme wealth is simple. Work harder than anyone else. Wake up earlier. Grind longer. Never stop hustling. Put in more hours than your neighbor or colleague. Work until exhaustion. That's the story motivational speakers sell. That's what people post on social media. That's what everyone seems to chase. But here's the truth. It's a myth. The richest people in the world don't get there by working longer hours than you. They don't grind 24/7. They don't run themselves into the ground hoping for magic. They do something far smarter. They leverage time. They leverage skills. They leverage systems. They understand something almost nobody else does. Money, skills, and processes can work for them, even when they aren't present. Think about it for a second. While most people are sleeping, the average person's income stops. Their work stops. Their money sits idle. Their effort is paused. Billionaires, their wealth never stops. It doesn't rest. It grows. It compounds. It multiplies silently while the rest of the world is distracted, tired, or asleep. And it isn't luck. It's deliberate, calculated, methodical. Here's how it works. They invest in things that produce results without constant attention. Stocks that pay dividends while they sleep. Businesses that run themselves without their daily supervision. Real estate generating rent while they travel or relax. Digital assets or creative royalties that earn money automatically. This is invisible leverage, the hidden engine that most people completely ignore. While the average person trades every hour for $1, a billionaire trades a single hour of strategy to create streams of income that can last decades. Every action they take is multiplied. Every investment they make is positioned to grow while they focus on something bigger. And this is where most people fail. They chase immediate gratification. They check their bank accounts daily, hoping to see results. They expect recognition instantly. They assume that constant, visible hustle will automatically lead to wealth. But the truth is the opposite. Billionaires don't chase instant rewards. They chase systems that compound quietly, invisibly, over time. They plant seeds in private, water them patiently, and let the magic of compounding do the work. A single smart investment today might not show results for months, or even years. But when the right moment arrives, the payoff can be life-changing. And often, it happens while everyone else is busy trading time for money, struggling to keep up, or chasing attention. This is why most people feel stuck. They grind publicly, hoping the world will notice. They compare themselves to others. They look for applause instead of results. They work hard, but not smart. Billionaires understand that visible effort is not the same as effective effort. They watch systems instead of clocks. They watch leverage instead of likes. They understand that the math of money is far more powerful than the effort of the body. Patience is their secret multiplier. Time is their ally, not their enemy. A single, deliberate action, an investment, a skill, a strategy, compounds quietly into something massive. And the beauty of it is that anyone can start small. You don't need to be born rich. You don't need to work 18 hours a day. You don't need to chase applause or status. You need strategy, patience, and invisible engines. This is why most people fail. They focus on visible effort, on instant results, on busyness instead of strategy. They chase the loudest, most obvious paths. They never notice the invisible rules that actually govern wealth. While they're checking their phones, reacting to notifications, chasing every opportunity that pops up, billionaires are quietly building foundations that last decades. Foundations that generate income automatically. Foundations that work while they sleep, while they travel, while they focus on the next big move. Foundations that can survive recessions, crashes, and even global crises. And here's the twist. It's not about how much you do, it's about how smartly you structure what you do. 1 hour of strategic planning can generate more value than hundreds of hours of grinding without direction. One investment position to grow quietly can outperform a year of visible effort. One system, carefully designed, can replace hundreds of hours of manual labor, freeing time, energy, and resources. This is why most people never reach extreme wealth. They never understand that applause and effort don't equal results. They never learn to make their money, their skills, and their systems work for them independently of their constant presence. And while everyone else is counting hours and feeling exhausted, billionaires are quietly compounding, quietly building, quietly winning, often in ways that nobody else can see. This is the invisible engine of wealth. It's the hidden rule nobody talks about. It's the reason why billionaires don't work harder. They work smarter, invisibly, strategically, and patiently. And while the world watches the clock, the truly wealthy watch leverage, systems, and compounding growth, the silent forces that create extraordinary results. So, how can you actually take the strategies of billionaires and apply them to your own life? How can you make your money, your skills, and your efforts work while you sleep, instead of being trapped in the endless cycle of trading time for dollars? It begins with a mindset shift. Most people wake up thinking that the path to financial freedom is about working harder. Grind longer. Chase every opportunity. Sacrifice every hour. And maybe, just maybe, they'll catch up. But that's not how the ultra-wealthy operate. They don't measure success by hours worked. They measure it by leverage. By how much they can make their skills, time, and systems multiply themselves independently of their immediate effort. Here's the roadmap, step by step. Step 1. Leverage your skills. Skills are your permanent currency. Unlike money, which can be lost, and unlike time, which can never be regained, skills compound. They grow. They increase in value over time if you invest in them wisely. But here's the catch. Most people focus on being busy rather than valuable. They take jobs that feel secure, even if they don't challenge them. They follow trends in hopes of instant results. They attend courses, seminars, and networking events, but rarely implement strategies that compound over time. Billionaires do the opposite. They invest in skills that make them indispensable, skills that create leverage. Skills that multiply their earning potential even when they aren't actively working. Skills that allow them to generate income, influence, and opportunities silently, quietly, invisibly. And these skills aren't always obvious. Sometimes it's learning to read financial statements at a young age. Sometimes it's mastering negotiation, investing, coding, or system design. Sometimes it's building social intelligence that opens doors others don't even know exist. By focusing on skills that multiply rather than tasks that simply consume time, you begin creating what I call invisible wealth. Your value grows while the world sleeps. Step 2. Leverage your time. Time is your most finite and precious resource. Most people sell their hours to earn money. They trade 60 minutes for $20, $50, or $100. And when the workday ends, so does the income. Billionaires don't think this way. They create structures where time is no longer directly tied to income. They make their hours, efforts, and investments work in ways that generate returns without constant monitoring. Start by identifying tasks that can be automated, delegated, or systematized. Stop doing everything yourself. Build frameworks, workflows, and routines that continue producing results even when you're not present. Even a single hour of strategic planning can generate months, or years, of passive income if done correctly. A single smart decision today can compound into thousands or even millions over decades. It's not about being busy. It's about being strategic. It's not about showing effort. It's about creating results. Step 3. Leverage systems. Now, the most powerful step of all, systems. Billionaires understand that while skills and time are valuable, systems are the ultimate multiplier. Systems allow income, influence, and results to grow exponentially without constant human intervention. Think about the types of systems they invest in. Dividend-paying stocks that continuously generate returns. Automated businesses that function without daily oversight. Royalties from creative work or intellectual property that keep producing income indefinitely. Real estate generating rental income month after month, year after year. And the beauty of systems is compounding. Even small, consistent actions, when put into a system, snowball over time. They grow quietly in the background while others remain stuck trading time for dollars. Here's the twist most people never see. You don't need a billionaire's bank account to start building these systems. The difference is mindset and strategy. Billionaires focus on long-term leverage and patient execution. They don't let distractions, trends, or instant gratification dictate their actions. They don't chase applause or short-term attention. They build systems, assets, and processes that multiply results quietly, invisibly, and strategically. And when the world finally notices, it seems sudden, explosive, like magic. But it's not luck. It's decades of invisible work, patient compounding, and careful strategic investment. The takeaway is simple but powerful. You don't have to hustle harder. You have to think smarter, act strategically, and build invisible engines of wealth. When you do this, your money works while you sleep. Your systems work while you relax. Your skills compound while others trade hours for dollars. This is how billionaires actually make money while the world is sleeping. It's not about luck, timing, or being born into opportunity. It's about using leverage, the leverage of time, skills, and systems, combined with patience and compounding power. The difference between someone stuck trading hours and someone quietly building a fortune isn't effort. It's understanding these principles and applying them consistently. Most people never see this because they are distracted by visibility, short-term trends, or instant gratification. They work hard but inefficiently. They are busy, not productive. You, however, can be different. You can start today. Focus on skills that grow in value over time. Design your time around leverage, not just busy work. Build systems that multiply results silently. Be patient, consistent, and strategic. Do this, and success stops being random. It becomes inevitable. And when others wake up and wonder how you did it, they'll see only the results. But you'll know the truth. It was built quietly, invisibly, strategically, while they were sleeping. This is the secret billionaires rely on. It's not flashy. It's not loud. It doesn't make headlines. But it works. Every single time. The world will always notice the outcome, but only the patient and strategic understand the invisible journey behind it. And that, right there, is the true path to building wealth that works while you sleep.